Dear students, good morning. I welcome our alumni and resource person Mr. Kautam. His area of interest is cloud and he is working as cloud engineer in Presidio. He had nearly 3 years of experience in cloud and DevOps field. I welcome you all to the webinar. Mr. Kautam, the session is over to you.
Permanently deleted. So if you want to enable versioning, you can go. And same tags. Tags is just for metadata for governance purpose. So they will know what this bucket is for, who created it like this. And encryption. So by default, what Amazon will do is it will encrypt your data. But if you need to encrypt by your own keys, you can go with key manage service and encrypt your objects. So what I'm going to do is click on create bucket. Okay, it's going to create a bucket. So what use case we are now going to handle right now is, for example, there is a lot of static websites, right, where we can go and see and come back. We don't provide a data and that website will go and process and come back with us. So such static websites can easily be hosted with S3 buckets. So I'm going to show you how it is going to be done. So before that, I would like to upload few files into this bucket. So I'm just clicking on the upload button and add files. So right now I'm having two files. One is index.html and error.html. So I'm just uploading these two files and I'm just clicking on upload. Yeah, it may take some few seconds to upload these files. Yeah, the upload is done. Okay, so the content of the index.html is very simple. Just I wrote hello world in few different heading styles. That's it. And error.html is it shows the 404 page not found. Okay, we have two HTML pages with that, and we uploaded both the pages into our bucket. Next, there is something I said to host a static website, right? Let's go on to properties. To the very down, there is an option called static website hosting. So I'm just going to click on edit button and I'm going to enable it. As soon as I click on enable, it is asking for something. Are you going to host a static website? Yes, I'm going to. So I'm selecting on this one. And it is asking us to select the what is the first document, index document we are going to add. So that is index.html and error document. Suppose if the person goes and put something, goes to our domain and put some pages which is actually not a part of it, what we need to show. So there is something called error.html. We just uploaded right now. And I'm just clicking on save. As soon as I click on save, it will give me the website of URL, that is hyperlink of our website. I go, but we can't see it right now. I show you why. But it will provide the URL so that we are hosting a static website. So what error actually it is showing is an error occurred while attempting to retrieve the custom error document. Okay, access denied. The code is access denied. We don't have an access. Yes, because while creating a bucket itself, what we said is I need to block all the public access, right? So here it is on, so no one can able to see it. So just now what I'm going to do is click on edit and I'm going to remove all this just for now, but we don't need all this to be unblocked. So just for now I'm going to unblock it everything and going to save us. It is asking us to confirm whether we are okay with these changes and clicking on confirm. Yeah, okay, now we have turned on all the public access. Let's go and check now whether we can able to see our website. No, still it says the access denied. Why? Actually, the one is like we are okay with the bucket being going to public, but the bucket is not actually being public. So what the one thing which actually we need to do to make this bucket public is to have a policy for that bucket. So it decides who can access this bucket. So it's a there's a few things just we click on. We can go on click here. It's a policy examples where you can go and click and see few policies, and there is a policy generator too available. You can go and click and see. Here is policy example actually from the documentation. So if something matches your condition, you can go and take it out, or else if you need something of your own, you can go to this generator and select S3 bucket policy and provide as allow. For principal, I'm just going with star right now. And the action is like, if you we don't usually provide all access, so I'm going with get object. That's it. I'm going to need to get that object. That's it. So I'm going to select this get object. That's it. And the source ARN. So ARN is nothing like it's like a name, but that name can be uniquely identified over Amazon. So okay, generate policy. I had generated a policy. I'm copying it out and putting out here. Okay, let me go and save this. Okay, there is few errors we need to resolve. Resources in the doc. Okay, this resource has not been applied, so this I don't want to cover in depth of how this resource is being taken. So just to know that there is something called policy with while enabling providing the particular policy, you can able to host your websites. So now I'm going to refresh this page, and you will be going to see my index.html page here, the page which I actually showed you for index.html. Here is the steps. And yeah, this is how easy you can host your static websites. And I put something called error.html, right? So what I actually meant is I don't have any parts actually this in within that bucket. So I'm something putting like help. What it's going to say? I'm going to want to try to reach a page which is actually not present. So it says 404 page not found. So where it actually coming from is this error.html which I have been uploaded and provided to show when there is no page available. So guys, so this is how easy you can host a static website with the help of S3 bucket. But this is not the only use case of this S3, but there is a lot of use case, but this is the key use case which we like to cover. So guys, you have any questions for us? Okay. So if you guys have no questions, let me stop sharing and
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Yeah,
yeah.
sure. There are few AWS documents. We will share the link of those documents, which describes how to upload a static website and how to host a static website in EC2 instance as well as in S3 bucket. We have just shared it in the chat box. Yeah,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
ma'am.